Turn my blue one up, Brother K. You are good, yeah, all the time, all the time. Can't nobody stop me. You are good, all the time, all the time. You are good. Turn me up some more, Brother K. Hey, all the time. Can't nobody stop me. All the time. Turn the blue mic up a little bit more. You're good. Somebody still ain't got their dance on. And Brother Ashley know he playing. Go ahead, Brother. Play it. I see Sister Jordan up here by herself. I say, Lord, this is an abomination. Hey, you are good all the time. All the time. Can I get some help? Can I get Sister Linda up here? Can I get Sister Laura up here? Can I get Sister Linda up here? Can I get some help? Sister Linda, move your elbows. There, that's like saying, get out of my way. Move your elbows, yes sir. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Let me praise him. Let me praise him. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. There was, you can't stop me. You can't stop me. I want everybody to say this. You can't stop me. 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 Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Sister Serene, you got you some cheerleaders. You got some cheerleaders. All right, show them how to do it. Here we go, Brother Ashley. Give me a J. Give me an E. Give me an S. Give me a U. Give me an S. Woo. What that spell? Jesus, Jesus. Jesus, in the morning, in the evening, midnight hour, I'm gonna call it. You can't stop me. Woo. See, y'all can't blame me. You have to blame God. They with these awesome musicians, it's hard to stop. When, So Laura, go ahead and get your praise on. Hey, you can't stop me. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. Hey, you can't stop me. Come on and give them some praise. Hey. Sister Laura, I know you got something to praise them about. I had your son been calling me, and the last time we talked, I just got to get him in here, but God is really, hey, get out of my way. Get out of my way. Woo! See, Brother Chris, I know you got something to praise him about. Get out of my Brother Chris. Yeah, tell him to get out of my way. 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 Devil, get out of my way. Get out of my way. Satan, get out of my way. 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 Woo! I know the devil heard that. I know the devil heard that. Woo! Oh, he sung that. He sung that. He sung like he meant it. Hey. Oh. For y'all that missed it, before we sit down, just a little sample from Wednesday night. Y'all missed it Wednesday night. I tell you what, I almost say if y'all missed what she did Wednesday night, y'all might not make it. It was that good. I'm gonna tell you, God gave us a message on today. The devil done everything he could to try to stop this message. I come to let the devil know that you can't stop us. If you have your Bible, I want you to stand with me. I know y'all got some worship left in you. But Jesus said the woman that gave the penny, she gave more than all of them because she gave it all. How many are going to worship with the word today? God's got something special for us. If I didn't get to preach, you already heard the word. You can't go home and say you didn't get no word. Jeremiah, the first chapter, I'm going to read down 1 through 8. What is that? And the words of Jeremiah, the son of Hilkiah, the priests that were in Antioch, in the land of Benjamin, to whom the word of the Lord came in the day of Josiah, the son of Ammon, king of Judah, in the 13th year of his reign. It came also in the day of Jehoiakim, the son of Josiah, king of Judah, unto the end of the 11th year of Jeconiah, the son of Josiah, king of Judah, unto the carrying away of Jerusalem captive in the 5th month. Jerusalem is carried away captive. Oh, Jerusalem, Jerusalem. Then the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Behold, I have formed thee in the belly. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And behold, thou camest forth Out of the womb, I sanctified thee. Your mother didn't do it. Your father didn't do it. I separated you. You are mine. And I ordained thee a prophet unto the nation. Tell you what I done. Then I got something to say about it. Then said I, oh, Lord God, behold, I cannot speak, for I am a child. But the Lord said unto me, say not that I am a child, for thou shalt go to all that I shall send thee. And whatsoever I command thee, thou shalt speak. Verse 8, be not afraid of their faces, for I am with thee to deliver thee, saith the Lord. I want you to see something real quick before you see it. The word of the Lord came to Jeremiah. And when it came to Jeremiah, God began to ordain him and he began to sanctify him and say, you're separated. You're different. You ain't going to be like everybody else, like Brother Travis was saying. You're going to be different from everybody else. You ain't going to fit inside their circle. You're going to be the square. Everything about you is not going to make any nonsense. You ain't going to understand gay marriages. You ain't going to go and with the flow and what the government is doing and what everybody else. It's going to be different for you. But then we've got this thing where we start complaining and we start condemning ourselves. And we start making the mistake of telling God and letting others and telling and making a mistake ourselves. By telling God, hey, this is who I am. Oh, Lord Jesus, I'm unworthy. Oh, Lord, you can't use me. Oh, Lord Jesus, I got this going on. Oh, Lord, I got that. Hold on 1 minute. Where are my glasses? 2. You got a napkin? I'll put this in. Thank you, Jesus. Appreciate it, brother. I'm going to preach this message anyway. Appreciate it, brother. Brother Ronnie, read Micah 7 and 8 for me.
Rejoice not against me, O my enemy. When I fall, I shall arise. When I sit in darkness, the Lord shall be a light unto me.
Rejoice not against me, my enemies, when I fall. I shall arise. I shall arise. I shall arise. You may be seated. If I had a text today, I'd call it self-humiliation. God began to tell him what he was. But he began to tell God what he was. God, you done told me. You done spoke to me. You done told me everything about me. You said that I was separated. I was peculiar. You said I made you a prophet. I made you a song leader. I made you a choir leader. But Lord, we can't do it. Lord, I shall arise. You rejoice. You know, people get around you and they begin to laugh. And they remember all the bad you done. They don't remember all the good messages you preach when you fall. You ain't allowed to make no mistakes. But let me explain something to you. We so messed up as flesh that we come to church, and some of us don't come to church because we don't want nobody to see the car that we're driving up in the parking lot. Some of us won't come to church, and we come up, oh, we look good in the suit, but under the suit, we got just flesh. Under the suit, we got a stink. Under the suit, we got holes in our socks. Under the suit, we falling. Under the suit, everything is messed up. Oh, but we look good on the outside. Oh, but as soon as we fall, our enemies go to laughing. They go to rejoicing. All they can see is the hole in your sock. All they can see is the shirt that you didn't iron. All they can see is the tie that's messed up. They can't see nothing else except your bag. But Jeremiah did this. He saw it himself. People begin to tell you something, and you begin to believe what they tell you. Ephesians 6 and 12, Paul began to say, we wrestle not against flesh and blood. In the Greek, the word wrestle is pal, and it's also Also, battle. It comes from two words. It means to violent or intense. Arise, cast out, dung, lay, lie, pour, put up, sin, strike, throw, down, thrust, scatter, abroad. That's a whole lot of words for wrestling because that's a whole lot of doing. Even the word dung, you're going to stink when you wrestling. Now, the only thing about wrestling, he said, but he said that you may be, he said, put on the whole armor of God that you may be able to withstand. The word withstand means to oppose, resist. He said, in the day of trouble. This is not, day is between dusk and dawn. Day is a 24-hour period day, the Greek said. This ain't just for a small time. He said, in the day of trouble, all day long. This is a time when you can see, now we're wrestling. And the Bible says, so you may be able to withstand. So we go over to John. Jesus said, I am the door. So when you're wrestling, you're always looking for a way out. You're always looking to get a loophole somewhere. You're always looking for a door. Jesus said, I am the door. Anytime you wrestling, it's rough. Anytime you wrestling, there's something going on with you that you can. Anytime you wrestling, you're going to make mistakes. Amen. When you wrestling, you're going to fall. So he said, arise. He said, a righteous man falls 7 times. He getting back up. I'm wrestling right now. Come on. Help us, God. Come on. Thing about wrestling, Brother Jimmy, the church don't allow you to wrestle. The church don't allow you to make mistakes. The church don't allow you to fall. The church don't allow different things that the world allow it. They'll take you in. You go out and commit adultery. You got friends that'll come and drink with you and say, yeah, I did such and such last week. It ain't right. I'm not giving you license to sin, but you let something happen inside the church. Oh, we got to excommunicate them. We got to get rid of them right now. Oh, they made a mistake. Oh, they done something they shouldn't have done. Oh, the church going to talk about you. They're going to call the 12 elders. They're going to sit you in a meeting, and they're going to try to restore you, knowing that they don't want you there. You're going to have to go from church to church, just try to get yourself a little safe faith, but you done made a mistake. Amen. Come on, brother. So Paul said, we wrestle. I ain't condoning sin, but I'm telling you, sometimes you make mistakes. And when you make mistakes, you can't sit and self-humiliate yourself. You can't sit in condemnation. You can't sit and allow things to be torn down. It's time now to push closer to God like you ain't never put. Oh yeah, you got a right to make a mistake. God puts it in you. You are flesh. I like over in 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. Flesh. Yes. What is that? Think it not strange, your fiery trials. That's not what this is saying, but I just want you to remember this. Think it not strange, your fiery trial is over some strange thing to try you. Yeah, it ain't strange. 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. Now let's go with verse 12. He don't think that you stand. He said, you think that you stand. He said, you're going to fall. You think that you're doing this thing on your own, but God said, look, I'm going to make a way for escape. He said, with the temptation. In verse 13, he said, I'm going to make a way to escape that you may be able to bear. The word escape means there's going to be a door there. You're going to fall, but it's going to be a door. You're going to make mistakes, but I'm the door. No matter what, you're going to get to a place where you can't get up no more. You're going to feel like you can't get up, but you're going to look and you're going to see a light. And Jesus said, that light, that's me. That talking in your head, that you feel on the inside. You might come to the preacher, and the preacher say, look, I want you out. You might go to assistant pastor, sister pastor say, oh no, you don't belong here no more. You might go to Brother Otis, and Brother Otis might put you down. But God said, I'm going to put a door. I'm the door. I'm going to put a light somewhere. He said, and that's what the church is supposed to be. We're supposed to be a lighthouse. We're supposed to open that door. But you know what's going to happen? I'm going to go up to mama's house and mama going to talk about you. I'm going to go to sit with my dad and my dad is going to talk about me. I'm going to sit with my friend and my friend's going to talk. All they can see today is the hole in my sock. All they can see is this old dirty shirt. You pulled out the dirty clothes. It smells a little bit, don't it? It ain't been ironed. All they can see is the old messed up tie. Yeah, that's all they can see about you. They can't see that there's something working on the inside and it's trying to get on the outside. They can't see that you want the same joy that they got. They can't see that you want the same hookup they got. They can't see that you want to be able to pray like they pray. They can't see that you want to be able to fast and sing and jump around like they jump around. All they can see is your outside. So they say, get away from me. You making too many mistakes. Exodus, the 3rd chapter, the 2nd verse. We all been here. Moses went to the backside of the desert. When he got to the backside of the desert, the Bible says he saw a bush that burned, that was not consumed. Ain't that a bush that's burning? The bush is actually burning. He didn't say the bush wasn't burning, brother, but he said it burned, but it wasn't consumed. The angel of the Lord was standing in the bush, but it was God's voice. What are you trying to say, God? God said, no matter what you're going through, I'm going to send conviction to burn you, but I'm not going to consume you. I'm going to send something to poke you back in the right direction. I'm going to get something to turn you. He said, my God is a consuming fire. I'm going to consume the junk. I'm going to consume all your friends around you. I'm going to stop all the soothsayers, all the laughing. Oh, when you fall, they're going to rejoice. They're going to laugh. They can't wait to get on YouTube and Facebook to see that you done messed up, Brother Ashley, to see that you done failed. All your dreams and everything. They ain't going to remember all them notes you played. They ain't going to remember that good piano you playing. All they gonna say is you failed. He made a mistake. And it ain't gonna be nobody there that take you by the hand and pull you back up. That's why the Bible said in Ziklag, David had to encourage himself. And then in Micah 7:8, rejoice not over me, my enemy. When I fall, I shall arise. When I sit in darkness, he shall be a light unto me. See, God promised Israel, Moses, that's the name he called. Moses, what's in your hand? God didn't change Moses' name. God didn't even say, when God said, what's in your hand? He said, what's in your hand? A rod. What do you mean? You ain't got nothing. Just all you got is a stick. What's your name? Moses. Moses. I know you. I ain't saying your name will no longer be Abram, but your name will be Abraham. I'm not saying your name will no longer be Moses, but your name is going to be Moses Ham. I'm saying Moses. I'm calling you the name that you are. You are nothing. And I want you to know that you are nothing. And I'm going to take nothing and I'm going to make me something out of you. I'm not going to make you something. I made you a God to Pharaoh. That means I'm doing all the work. You ain't doing nothing, buddy. It's me doing all the work. You got people that's coming and saying that they are God. You got people that come and saying that they are the Holy Ghost. You got people coming and they tell you everything, but they telling you stuff outside the book. God said, I'm ready to use this place. I'm ready to use this church. But you done made some mistakes and you allow men, you allow people to tell you, you allow their opinion to tell you what your outcome is going to be. You allow their opinion to give you a perception of who you are. He said, you're not what people call you. He said, I called you holy. I called you mighty. I called you to come out. I called you peculiar. I called you mine. I called you children of God. But man calling us some of everything. Oh, you wearing that and you doing this. You ain't got to do that. You in bondage. God said, you in bondage to what? He said, the children of darkness in bondage. I'm going over here. See, God promised me. God took a man, Moses, with a rod, and it brought 3 million people out of Egypt because of God. You know what Moses said when God spoke to him? He said, wait a minute, he's just like Jeremiah, I'm slow of speech. Lord, I'm going to humiliate myself since you ain't going to humiliate me. I'm talking to God. What kind of mindset, what kind of flesh is it that you can sit and have a conversation with God Almighty? Just having a conversation with God Almighty alone ought to do something to us. But we sit and have conversations with God. We come to Monday night prayer meeting. We come to Thursday night prayer meeting. We pray every night for an hour, and God has conversations with us. And during the conversation, we spend the first 30 minutes just repenting because we done made mistakes. And we can't repent and just get over it. Get over it. If you meant it in the first 3 minutes, get over it. And let's get on with this prayer meeting. But the devil said you made a mistake. I'm accusing you. And you begin to self-humiliate yourself with all the mistakes that you done made. Because of all the time and all the junk you done done. And you're getting it out the way. You done, Lord, I'm sorry, Lord Jesus. I mean it, Lord Jesus. But I keep falling, Lord Jesus. You're wrestling. Get over it. Get up and have yourself a shindig. Get up and shout around that house. Get up and speak in tongues. Get up and clap your hands. Lord, I'm over it, Lord Jesus. But all you can see is the hole in your own sock. You made a mistake.
That's right. Prepare to move on.
But we keep making mistakes and we keep condemning ourselves.
Yeah.
And God has made us promises, so since God has made the promise, now it's not going to happen because of the mistake. problem is with promises are not self-fulfilling. You think that because God, lay I say unto thee, not going to have a house and a car, and if it don't happen, then that's a false prophet. No prophecy is self-fulfilling.
Come on, preacher.
You get a prophecy, the Bible says the prophecy comes with blessings. It's a blessing, and the word blessing don't just mean good, it means blessing and cursing. The word curse is vengeance. When God sent a blessing, he sent something to protect it. Remember when Daniel was praying and the angel came down and said, "Here, I got something for you." He said, but a curse came with it. It was some vengeance came with it. And he said, "Oh, Lucifer, them old demons, the prince of Persia tried to stop me." Anytime God sent something, he sent protection with it. That's why Paul said, make a room for vengeance. Because when God comes, he brings an army to make sure it get the way it's going. The only thing that can stop it is you thinking that it's self-fulfilling. Promises are reaction of divine extension designed to inspire us to believe and to act. When God sends you a promise, he wants you to believe and act upon the promise, or it will not happen.
Great, Pastor.
You work as though it totally depends on you. You believe as though it totally depends on God. I know the Bible says have patience, but while you having patience, he said, work now while it's day, but night cometh when no man shall be able to work. God done made some promises, and I'm waiting on my promise. You keep waiting. But you read the scripture. It's not self-fulfilling. You will never possess what you refuse to pursue.
Come on, preacher. Come on. Make a move.
Brother Mark, if it's sitting over there, you can't get there from here.
Amen.
You will never, ever possess. And if you don't pursue it, the only way you pursue something, you got to be persuaded about it. So if you ain't persuaded about it, you won't pursue it.
Amen.
And if you want to possess it, you got to pursue it. But I got a prophecy. Yeah, you got a prophecy, but it ain't going to come to pass by itself. Somebody don't believe me. All through the 66 of the Bible, find any prophet that come through by itself. Except for God working in himself. We get to a place, I want to go over to 1 Kings. Chapter 19. See, the thing is, I don't look like the rest of you. See, Brother Otis, when you go to my house, I ain't got the food in the cupboard that you got in yours. I don't know what, I might not know what I'm going to eat when I get home. But you done walk me in this church and you done pull me up to this altar and you want me to shout your shout. You want me to dance your dance. And I got an empty stomach and I ain't fast and I just ain't got nothing to eat. You looking at me because you telling me, hey, won't you come back here and sit in the back because I can't wear the clothes that you wear. I wore this shirt last Sunday, Brother Jimmy. I took it straight out the dirty clothes and I throw it on. So if you want prayer tonight, you might smell something. If you don't like it, let me tell you something. Don't come up here and get prayer. I don't look like the rest of them. But I tell you what, there's something on the inside and it's working on the outside. Oh, brother, you done made mistakes. Oh, brother, you done shipwrecked. All they can do, they done forgot about all the testimonies that you done told. They done forgot about all the songs you done sung. They done forgot about all the messages you done preached. But you committed adultery. Oh, yeah, you fornicated. Oh, you made some mistakes. There's some things that you messed up on. I can't remember nothing good that you done. I can't remember the tablet that I read out of, all those good stuff that you was writing because you made a mistake. And that's all I can remember is the mistake. Oh, Brother Travis was on it. He was on it today, wasn't he? All I can see is I'm humiliated. I done allowed what people say to give me a perception of myself, and now I'm walking in their ideologies. I'm walking in what they think about me. I can't hold my head up and look a man in the face. I got daddy issues. I got mama issues. There's things going on with me. Now, my daddy done messed up, so I don't know who my mama and daddy is. So now I can't look men in the face. Now I can't look a woman in the face when I'm talking to them. I hold my head down, and they don't understand what's wrong with me. I got issues. I got things going on. God said, Moses, I don't understand you. You saying that I'm slow to speak. He said, but when you get over there, and when you was with Jethro, and when you was over there, you was talking. But when I set you in front of a king, you ain't able to speak because you got run out of the kingdom. You got run out of a high place. You got run out from being a priest, and now you feel like you can't hold your head up when you go around priests. You feel like you can't hold your head up when you sit in front of Pharaoh. You feel like you can't hold your head up when you have to get back in front of the same situation that has put you down, the same situation that has talked about you. Those same people that ran you off, when you get around them, you feel a little some way. You can't hold it. You can't shout around them. You can't preach around them. You can't sing around them because they done messed your head up. All you did was make a mistake. They make mistakes. But what happened with their mistakes? Where's my jacket? Where's my jacket? This is what they do with their mistakes. All have sinned and come short of the glory.
Preach, Pastor.
We all make mistakes. 1 Kings 19, 1 through 4. Look at Ahab. Told Jezebel all that Elijah had done.
Yes, he did.
And with all how he had slain all the prophets with the sword. Now, chapter 18, before this happened, Brother Travis, he called down fire upon the altars.
Yes, he did.
Almighty God sent fire down with the sea law. Now let me show you what happens. And Jezebel sent messenger unto Elijah saying, you done killed all the prophets with the sword. You done brought down fire. And she sent messengers. The messengers never should have made it back. But she sent messengers with a word. So that the gods, this is what she said, tell him, so let the gods do to me, and more also if I make not thy life as the life of one of them by tomorrow about this time. And when he saw that, he arose and went for his life and came to Bathsheba, which belongeth to Judah, and left his servant there. He was running so fast. Now you know Jezebel, she was running the southern, she took over Jehoram, a kingship. So from the southern region over here to Bathsheba, history say it was about 90 miles. He left his servant, he went 90 miles in one day. Now I want you to notice something. Now this boy can outrun horses if you read when he told Obadiah to go tell Ahab it was going to rain. Yeah. And when he saw that, he arose and went, and he left his servant, verse 4. But he himself went a day's journey into the wilderness and came and sat down on a juniper tree. And he requested for himself that he might die. Let me show you something. It's so dumb the way the devil messed with our heads. And so he made a mistake. He made a mistake by running. Jezebel said, may the gods. Wait a minute, the gods, what God? Elijah just sat and destroyed all the God's altars. He just said, and it said, may the God, she put something in his head and he began to perceive what she said about him. People done put stuff in your head and you start thinking, well, that's the way it is. I'm a retard. I'm a dummy. I can't do whatever everybody else can do. I can't communicate intellectually with those people, so I got to stay out the way. Oh, I just got my certain friends I hang around, friends, because they going to make me feel bad. Oh, they ain't saying that, but the way they act, they went to college, they got degrees, and I just can't talk to them. I just got to stay over in my little shell. I got to stay in my little corner. And you find yourself sometimes what you have is spiritual demons, where you don't want to get around folks because you're afraid. So you get up in a closet and you sit there and you talk to God for hours, and you keep talking to God. Oh yeah, I just found my refuge just in prayer, Lord. I'm just going to pray. And God saying, look, I know you're going to talk to me, but you can't talk to me 24/7 like this. Get out of that closet, and I need you to go show your face. I need you to go talk. He said, and don't be afraid of their faces. I need you to look them in the eyes. I need you to start being a witness. I need being able to always pray. Always pray means stay focused, but you got to get up sometime. You got to get out sometime. Some of these are spiritual demons. You think you're going to prophesy to me all the time. You think you're going to preach to me all the time because you ain't got another outlet. You can't communicate because somebody done messed your head up. Elijah was messed up, and he went to running. And she said, may the gods, what gods? You just destroyed everything that they had. You showed that them gods were no good. And then he went and put himself and said, Lord, he said, I just want to die. No, you don't want to die. Jezebel was going to kill you. If you wanted to die, why are you running? Your head is messed up.
Preach, Pastor.
She said, I'm going to kill him tomorrow. And he said, God, just kill me. Your head's so messed up that you got Jezebel. What's going on? When people begin to speak words to you, the words make pictures. And when they begin to show you, those pictures get up there. And you get to fantasize. You turn a movie on and they start playing stuff you ain't never seen before. And those pictures turn into actions. And those actions make you make mistakes. So now you done heard everything but God because you done made a mistake. God said, get up. Get up, Jeremiah. Get up, Jeremiah. He said, I formed thee from the womb, from whom he did foreknow, he did predestinate. He said, I formed you from the womb. I separated you. I sanctified you. I justified you. Amen. We make mistakes in Genesis 1:31. You ain't got to go there. I'm going to quote it, but if you want to see it, you go there. And God said it was very good. He created man in his own image. He said, and he created all that. He said, and it was very good. Yeah. When God made you, he said you was good. Yeah. You look around and you say, Lord, I'm a mistake. No, you're not a mistake. You made a mistake. God said, I didn't make mistakes, but I made man, and man makes mistakes. But because they make mistakes, he said, I'm the door. Yeah. I'm the way. I'm the truth. I'm the life. Without the way, you can't go. Without the truth, you can't know. Without the life, you can't live. That's what's standing in the door. That's what the door is. I'm the way. I'm the truth. I'm the life. We get to talking about our brother. We get to talking about, oh, I couldn't stand by them. Oh, they had bad breath. My head started hurt. So I just had to go. And ain't that wrong with moving to the other side of the church without frowning and letting everybody else know that their breath stink? Getting with another friend and say, oh, yeah, they stunk. Somebody need to figure out how to tell them how to wear deodorant. You know, and your nose can take it for a few hours. But you better than everybody else. And this stuff begin to get out on people. Let me explain something to you. As good as you are, you as bad as I am. And as bad as I am, I'm as good as you are. And none of us can turn our nose down on the rest of us because we was all created from the dust of the earth. That means as bad as I am, I'm as good as you are. And we make mistakes, and it's time to rise. It's time to come up out of that mistake. It's time to come up. Look at Galatians 6, verse 1.
Where is that?
Brethren, if any man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual, that's the problem with the church. Ain't nobody in here spiritual. If you praying like you say you praying, if you read like you say you read, if you fasting like you say you fasting, how in the world you gonna sit and talk about me because I made a mistake? How you gonna sit and talk about me because I failed? I'm gonna show you what spiritual is, Brother Travis. Ye that are spiritual, restore. Let the church say restore. 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 Such a one in the spirit of what? See how I went, Brother Otis. And I opened the door, and I seen one of my men in the bed with another man. I couldn't wait. Brother, you just hold on while you're putting your clothes on. I done made a phone call, and I promise you it done hit California before I had a chance to talk to him and let him know, look, you're a disgrace. I don't want you around me no more. I know how you think. I know how you feel. I need you to stay away from me. You know what I am? I'm not spiritual.
Come on.
I got it so going. My mama talking about it. My daddy talking about it. And every time I shake the brother's hand, I go and find me some Lysol. I got to go spray his hand. I got to make sure. He come to my house. He came over. He wanted to talk to me. And I was just letting him. I let him come in. He sat down. I gave him something to drink. And when he left, I took the glass. I threw it in the trash. Hey, baby, take that chair right there and put it out on the street. He ain't got a minute. He can take, hey, take that with you. I don't know what you got, but I need you to take that chair with you. This how we do. But we say we spiritual. You say it ain't that bad. It's that bad. Why is it we ain't got help group for the homosexuals? Why is it that we ain't helping the man that was calling? Why is it that we ain't helping them? Why is it we can't restore in the spirit of meekness? God said if you was to go to him and you say, look, brother, I know you messed up, but I love you, brother. You don't need to go out like this. God, all the messages you done preached, all them prayers you done prayed. Brother, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you. Oh, no, but you let somebody come off the street and you don't know nothing about them that been molesting children and you ain't never seen them before. Oh, you don't know nothing about them. You'll walk them in front of your family and you'll pray them through and you'll, oh God, what they done done. But you let somebody that you know, let them fall in the church. Oh, you act like, oh, it's the worst thing that ever happened. They coming out. God said, I'm praying. You better start restoring. Oh, sin is sin and sin gonna be dealt with. But people make mistakes. People fall. But the church won't let them up. You know what? Because the church ain't spiritual.
Come on.
It's a sad day, Brother Ronnie, when I let you do something I won't let my own family do. Sad day, Brother Jason, I can put up with your junk, but somebody in my own house, I talk to them like they trash. I talk to them like they're a dog. Somebody in my own house, my own daughter, my own son, I'm going to look at them and I'm going to talk about them. Somebody in our own, God said, restore such, or we'll go out there and we'll minister to them. Oh, you can make it, but somebody right here under our nose, we put our foot on them, we kick them out, and we say, look, I know you're messing up. I know you, I got to get rid of you. We're trying to create a perfect church, and it ain't our job. He said, restore such a one in the spirit of meekness. Why? Considering thyself, lest thou also be tempted. Oh no, you might not be tempted to rob a bank. But what happened? God said, I took it and I put it under the blood, and when I put it under the blood, they asked forgiveness, but yet after they asked forgiveness, you wouldn't let them come around you. I took it and put it under the blood. When I put it under the blood, you went down and you got it and you brought it back up and you called this. You called Brother Jordan and you began to call different ones and you began to tell them what was going on and not knowing that you holding the sin that I already put under the blood. It's yours now. So then when you get there, then you find out you got to go before judgment, and God said, wait a minute. You can't get in, brother, because you was committing homosexuality the whole time. No, I wasn't. Oh, yeah, you was talking about a guy that I had forgave. You took his sin and you was holding on to it. Oh, yes, you was. You might have not literally done it. You should have just went to hell red hot, because that's your sin. Amen. You didn't know how to pray for him. You called yourself spiritual. You walked around in white raiment. Oh, you was a Pharisee. You was a Sadducee. Oh, you was appearing unto men under your clothes. Under your clothes was dead men bones. But on the outside, see, Lord, we were looking good. Amen. We had on our orange on Sunday on the outside. But on the inside, our heads were shaved. We shined it with shoe polish. Everything was looking good. But on the inside, we was messed up. David walked around. Look at Psalms 32. I want Brother Walters to walk up here. Yeah, Brother Walters. He said, me, I think we only got one Walters. I want you to stand right here. Brother Mark, get this brother here. Brother Rufus, I want you to come stand with him. I want you to stand out here. Stand right here. Turn around. Stand around. Brother Otis, come over here and stand right in front of him. Stand in front of him. See, I want you to notice something, Brother Walter. I picked you for a reason. Sometimes we make mistakes. Things happen. And I don't justify sin. But it happened and we don't sing like we used to. Ain't nobody talking to me about you either. We come home and we decide we drinking again. Woo. We decide that. But what happens is, on the outside, ain't nobody can tell. On the inside, there's a hurting going on. Why ain't anybody trying to restore me? Why I walk in and walk out every Sunday, every Wednesday, ain't nobody encouraging me? Why ain't nobody talking to me? But they don't see what's going on because we're trying to hide what's going on. But what done happened is you done heard some things and you perceive, oh yeah, this is who I am. Yeah, I'm messed up. Oh no, you just failed. But now it's time today to get back up. Yeah. Then you got your support groups, you got brothers, and it's time for them to start encouraging. This is what they do right here. Brother, I'm praying for you. And then they walk on. I like Brother Mark. Brother Mark and say, how you doing? And he gonna sit and have a conversation with you. He gonna find out the real. This is what I'm talking. I feel like this brother here is spiritual. And I see Brother Mark on Wednesday nights, and I see him over here talking to Brother Ken. And he'll say, Pastor, come here. Brother Mark ain't just saying, hey, I'm praying for you. He over there, he getting in their business. He finding out what's making you fall. Where's your mistake at? What's going on? Then he got Friday night fight night. He restored. You got to get in their business. This is your family. You got to find out what your sister doing. You need to find out what your brother doing. Oh, don't let them tell you, oh, everything's going okay. If everything is going okay, what was you at Sunday? What was you at Wednesday? What was you at next Sunday? If you missing all them church services, brother, we need to help you in whatever way we can without talking about you and putting you down. Psalms 32, verse 1. Listen to this, Brother Walters. Blessed is he whose transgression is forgiven, whom sin is covered. Did you ask God to forgive you? Your sins are covered. Look at Psalms 103. Woo! Psalms 103, I'm going to read 1 through 4. This is how David was after he made a mistake. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his holy name. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all his benefits, who forgiveth all thy iniquities, who healeth all thy diseases, who redeemeth thy life from destruction, who crowneth thee with loving kindness and tender mercies. He is a God of mercy. He is a God of grace. He is a God of mercy. God is going to give you things that you don't deserve. And things that you deserve, he said, I'm going to take it. I'm tender in mercy. I'm a God of long suffering. You just keep fighting on. Oh, you made mistakes. It's time to get up. You made mistakes. It's time to fight on. You made mistakes. But I gave you a song and I told you, oh, I done made mistakes. But I'm saying get back up. David committed adultery. Yes, he did. And when we preach, that's all we can remember. All them Psalms he wrote. In Psalms 119, he wrote so many. Ain't none of us can quote that. Can anybody quote the 119th Psalm? How many know he committed adultery? Oh, yeah, we remember that.
Come on.
We use that to justify the junk that we doing. He committed adultery, so. Eddie Long, was that a Baptist? I think this Baptist ministry. Eddie Long done so much for the people and for the community. No, he don't believe like we believe. But when he found, when they accused him of being with a man, that's all we can think. Oh, that homosexual. Oh, that man. That's all we call. We didn't see none of the good he had done. We didn't see none of the families he had fed. We didn't see none of the people, money that come out of his pocket to pay for funerals and stuff that he done. All we could see, we couldn't see all we could see was what he done, how he messed up. That's what the church does. God said, look, come out from among them and be ye separate. It's time to stop looking at all the bad. It's time to start looking. Find one thing about a person that's good and amplify it 100%. And then you ain't got to amplify all the other stuff 100% and leave the one thing. Woo. Psalms 103, verse 12. As far as the east is from the west, so hath he removed our transgressions from us. Who am I to pull it back up if God done removed it?
Come on.
Like as the Father pitieth his children, so the Lord pitieth them that fear him.
Yeah.
I don't pity them, but God does. For he knoweth our frame, and he remembereth that we are dust. What are you saying? God knoweth our frame. He know what we made out of, and he remember that we're dust. What do you mean? Not that we gonna see it, but he know dust gonna make a mistake. Dust gonna fall sometime. Dust gonna have to wrestle. Look at verse 14. For he knoweth our frame, and he remembereth that we're going to make mistakes, Brother Otis. But we start humiliating ourselves. We start perceiving. We start letting what people say about us become our reality. Revelation 21. I want you to know now God sent the prophet to David when he messed up. David walking in church for about a year and a half or so. And he doing all, he got condemnation that's on him. And he fighting this thing. He couldn't get up. The people wouldn't let him get up. And a prophet came to him and told him about a man that lost his sheep. And David said, who is this man that I may kill him? He said, thou art the man. It's funny that we can put judgment on other people, but we don't see that we make mistakes. David saw that this man was messed up, but he couldn't see his own. He couldn't see he was messed up. We'll pull the splinter out of somebody else's eye. But we don't understand we got a mote in our eye. Before you talk about somebody, sit down first and evaluate yourself and say, wait a minute. And after you evaluate yourself, then you say, wait a minute, Lord, I made a mistake. I'm not going to say that about myself, so I can't say that about them. You don't see nobody going around talking. Now, I know some people do some stuff so stupid. I had a guy told me one time, he said, man, I messed up so bad, I stopped talking to myself for about a week.
My bad.
Look at Revelations chapter 21. Now, first thing that happens when you fall, God sends conviction, and he sends it through your conscience. Stuff begin to happen in your head. The next thing he sends is the word. And the word persuades you to follow the conviction that God has sent. And when you don't follow that, the last thing that you're going to see is the preacher. And the preacher coming to warn you. I'm warning you today. That conviction that your conscience is in and what the word is saying, that you need to obey it. Don't let people tell you and you perceive something about yourself because of what people said. Revelation 21, 1 through 5, and I saw the new heaven and the new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth was passed away, and there were no more sea. And I saw a holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God, out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of God is with man, and he shall dwell with them, and they shall be his people. And God himself shall be with them and be their God. And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, nor sorrow, neither crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. It ain't going to be no more mistakes. It ain't going to be no more accidents. Now, I want to say something to you real quick before we close. I was listening. I sent it on Facebook. A guy by the name of Brother Les Brown. I don't know if anybody know him, but he was told that he was retarded.
That's right.
From the 4th grade all the way up. He'd go to the 5th grade. They put him back to the 4th grade. He said this happened all the way to his 12th grade year. You're retarded. You're mentally retarded. So he went in the classroom one day, and he said when he went in the classroom, he went to wait on a friend. and walked in, and the teacher was up at the board, and he told Brother Les Brown, he said, Les Brown, I want you to go up to the board. I want you to write down what I'm saying. He wasn't in the guy's class. He was just sitting there waiting on the friend, and the guy said, look, I can't go up there. I'm mentally retarded, because that's what people had done told him. He said, look, don't let somebody else's perception of you bring a reality of who you are.
Right.
You're not mentally retarded. Get up and write down what I'm saying. It happened all the way to the 12th grade, and he got to a place when he got out of school, he wanted to get a job. And the teacher told him, you could go and pursue. Go and get yourself. He said, what do you want to do? He said, I want to be a disc jockey. He said, go in and prepare yourself for it. It's better to prepare yourself for it, and the position comes up than for the position come up and you not be prepared. The opportunity arises and you not be prepared for the opportunity. So he said he went and he went to the radio station. He said, look, I want to be hired. I need a job. And the man told him, no, we ain't got, we're not hiring. We got all the people that we need. So he said he went back and told the teacher, he said, look, they got everybody they need. He said, look, he said, some people make mistakes. People are cruel. He said, sometimes they say no a lot before they give a yes. So he said he went back the next day and he said, look, I need a job. He said, ain't you the young man that I told yesterday that we didn't have no work? He said, yeah, but I thought maybe somebody might have got laid off or something, so I come back today for the job. He said, we don't have any work. So he said he went back. He said the next day he showed up again like he hadn't heard the man. He said, look. He said, brother, he said, I need a job. Didn't I talk to you Monday? Didn't I talk to you yesterday? He said, yes, you did. He said, go get me a cup of coffee. So he said he started getting coffee for everybody in the office. And he started then he was bringing them their dinner. So he had a job, and he just sweeping the floors and sweeping the floors. And one day he said he so happened to look. You can't let what people tell you make you who you are. You can't bring a perception of yourself, humiliate yourself because of what other people say. So he said he walked around the radio station. He said, and one day he walked and he seen the disc jockey in there. He said he had been drinking. He said he could see that he couldn't finish the program, and he just sweeping. He said, oh, Lord. So all of a sudden, the boss must have heard some slurring on the radio or something, because the boss made a phone call. He said, hey. He picked up the phone and said, hello. He said, look, is anybody else there? He said, no, I'm the only one here. He said, look, he ain't able to finish the show. He said, so can you call somebody? He said, you got the numbers in there? He said, yes. He said, can you call somebody and tell them to come finish the show? He said, okay. He hung the phone up. He said when he hung the phone up, he called his mama and his aunt and his sister. He said, pick up the phone. I'm about to go on the radio. So he said he waited about 20 minutes. He called the boss back and said, look, I can't find anybody. And the boss said, look, what you do, go in there and just play music, but don't you say nothing. He said, okay. He said he walked in and he played an old song of Stevie Wonder. He said when the song went off, he said he played a song Stevie Wonder called Fingertips, and when the song went off, he said, look out! This is me, LB, Triple P, Les Brown, your platter playing, Papa. There are none before me and there will be none after me. Therefore, that make me the one and only, young and single and love to mingle, certified, bona fide, and durable qualified, bringing satisfaction and a whole lot of action. Look out, baby. I'm your lover man and I am hungry. You don't let nobody tell you what you cannot do. You don't make a perception of what people are telling you out of yourself. You don't humiliate yourself. God said, he said, Jeremiah, don't you say that I am a child. I sent you. You grown up with the rest of them when I speak. I'm going to use you. Let us stand. Oh, shout out, co-host. Yo, co-host.